And I want to talk about this. Not that I am into reaction videos or ranting, and I don't do good rants. I'm not a good ranter. But the thing is, I've been seeing these videos on YouTube, and there's Christian teachers or whatever they are, Bible preachers or whatever they do, and they are saying, and this is not, verbatim or a quote, but generally multiple sources, teachers or whatever, they're saying, concerts, anything that has a rock beat to it, if you wear certain types of clothing, if you put makeup on, or if you put hairspray on, or if you do comedy making people laugh, you can't preach the gospel that way. In other words, you can only preach the gospel if you wear this kind of clothes, listen to this kind of music, go to church in this building, or whatever. I do not agree with that. As a Christian that follows the New Testament, I simply do not agree with that. I don't think there's any reason to get upset about it, angry, but I just do not agree with that. I believe whatever method a person uses to be either a comedy performer or a Christian preacher or whatever, it must come from them authentically. And if it doesn't, then it's like that story in the Bible where they said to David, here, put this armor on and go fight Goliath. And he said, I don't know anything about this armor. Give me my rocks. And I think that's what we're doing as comedians and as Christian ministers. Not that I'm saying that's all the same, because it's for different purposes. The minister is to prepare the body of Christ for ministry and service, and to bring those into the body of Christ that the Lord will add as they follow the gospel. But the comedian just gets up there, and I think it's the job of the performer, the comedian, to just help somebody have a better life. Give them an easier time. Let them laugh. And there's no rocket science to it, and there's no rocket science to Christian ministry either. But I think it's necessary because the comedian, the performer, points out the absurdities in our world, and we can laugh or not. And sometimes, like you take a comedian like Dave Chappelle, he's pointing out absurdities in society by pointing them out in ourselves. So when we're laughing, we really are laughing at ourselves. So what do you think about all that?
I think he nailed it.
Yeah.
What I was saying? I was thinking, like, people do comedy and people say, well, you're mocking God. Yeah. I think God's laughing at us. I think it's the other way around.
Oh, yes.